Welcome back for the Mobile Gaming Fanatics. I'm MyTyme, this is Top Drives, and we're going to kick off today's video by looking at what cars or packs, should I say, are available in the store. We're also going to get a couple of packs. Don't get too excited, okay? Just to let you know, nothing major is incoming, like this Christmas collection carbon fiber pack. I shall not be purchasing this, but I will come and show you all very quickly, just in case you haven't done this yourself. Show you the cars which you can get in this pack and which ones are, should we say, worth getting if you do get the pack. Now the Lamborghini Veneno is the top car, the car which makes the pack worth it if you pick it. If you don't get that, the coupe, the Aventador coupe or the Jaguar, I'd prefer one of these two are worth getting. The McLaren is an extremely decent, useful car. There's plenty of great British exhibition events to use this car in. I still find a lot of use for the 911 Turbo, and I wouldn't mind getting the 911 GT3 RS. So there are a few legendaries in here that I wouldn't mind getting, or if you don't already have, are pretty useful. If we move down to epics, now I'm not too worried about getting the Bentley Continental. The 911 GT3 RS is an extremely powerful epic. It has around 103 handling, I think it is, when you max it out. Definitely a car worth getting and keeping. Same with the roof R compressor, great MRA. Two German cars worth keeping. But as I move down, the rest of the epics I'm not too worried about, to be honest with you. I don't know how good the Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack is. I mean, for drag wise, you're looking at it, yes, it could probably be a pretty decent solid drag car, but it's not something at the moment that I'm specifically going for, although it could be useful in the finals of the Koenigsegg 1, but we'll come back to that in a moment. And as we come down to ultra rares, I've had these Mazdas infused in before. I'd potentially keep them if I got them again, I don't know, but there's nothing in the ultra rare category that I'm particularly, keen to get, with the exception of I would still like a Peugeot RCZR for this medium ground clearance capability of it, to improve my French collection. And at some stage, I think that the Dodge Caliber SRT4 is an okay vehicle as well. So if I was going to get an ultra rare, I'd want to get one of these two. But I think there are probably enough cars in there, to be honest with you, to make the pack worthwhile going for if you have the cash left over. So on top of that, with Jaguar specific carbon fibers, Voxel specifics, USSC SUVs, sorry, 4 carbon fibers, there is plenty. Renault, Honda specials, we've got Christmas premiums. There's a lot of packs in the store at the moment, most of those to do with the events currently running. But what I thought I would do, I've used obviously quite a lot of my cash. I thought I'll just run out a general ceramic to test my luck, put me down to 300k again. Gonna need to keep some element of cash, and I've been trying to farm a bit as well because I've got a lot of cars to work on. A lot of cars, especially, oh, it's good, it's a double super rare. I need a lot of super rares now. I've got so many cars to work on. That double super rare is really handy. I'll take that. Not a bad pack. So I'm going to need to be using a lot of my cash to work on cars. So it's going to take me a while to save it back up. I would probably recommend to people to hold on to their cash for the time being and wait for the finals to start. When the finals start for the Koenigsegg, and I will show you here, one final start, they will be releasing American Frontier packs. And if you want to give yourself the best chance of getting the Koenigsegg, I'm not going to get it. I know for 100% that my team isn't good enough yet, but you're going to need to have a decent collection of cars. So potentially saving your cash to buy packs that are specifically going to give you American Frontier carbon fiber packs is probably the way where you're going to want to go if you're going to go hard for that car. If not, however, then something like this Christmas collection pack where you can still get the 10 slots on top is probably your best value one in the shop. And this is what I'm going to decide to get, the final one of these for you guys. I said, not that I will technically not get any American Frontier packs, I don't know. I want to see how strong some of the other teams are when I actually join, because oh baby, because if I don't have a good chance, I'm not going to use my cash in it. This is a very good start. This is at least a double epic. On top of that, an American Frontier car. Straight into the finals this could go, guys. Oh, I've got a little tingly feeling. Oh, can I get the Lambo? Can I? Is the Veneno going to join me? Is it? Ooh, the Porsche 911 GT3. That's okay. 2 new epics from this, and 2 I will be keeping as well, I think. Well, great pack, great result that for me. Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. I couldn't have asked to get 2 epics, and especially get 2 epics that I potentially want to keep / build. So extremely happy with both of those. They can come straight into the garage. Now let's move on quickly. That's my opinion on the packs out at the moment. Let's come in and have a little look at the weekly challenge. Okay, so we have another carbon fiber pack here up for grabs. Up until this point, it hasn't been too bad. We have been collecting cars, collecting special cars, okay? Chrysler Imperials. Now the one thing that I do want to point out about this, and many of you are already aware because this video is coming out once the event has already been running for a couple of days, these are not prize cars. You can pull these cars off the board. When you come to prizes, in the bottom corner it will say Chrysler, for example, and you'll be sitting there like me praying that common car is a Chrysler, hoping to pull those tickets to get you further through the event. And I'm just going to show you what I kind of mean here. Let me just run out the victory and I will show you what I mean by looking at the potential prizes and seeing if there's a Chrysler there. So when you come to get your prizes at the end, down here they tell you the cars. If it's in white and it says Chrysler, there is a chance that you could be picking up one of those Chrysler Frontier cars. So it's a nice touch from Hutch, to be fair, that they've given plenty of extra events out with these cars as prizes, and the fact you can pull them off the board, so you can get them from just resetting daily events, any of the prize boards. So definitely worth trying to play through to get a couple of those, because you will need 5 in total. But if you're not doing so good in the events, they're giving you an opportunity, no matter how small it is, to get those cars from packs, from just playing the normal events and off the prize boards. So it does make it a bit easier for people who struggle in the events. So, you know, kudos to Hutch for doing that. I'm going to take this opportunity to hopefully on camera now, complete the Christmas, oh here we go, let me see, complete this Christmas one and see if we can get that carbon fiber pack and see what luck we get from it. So snow and ice. I don't actually know what cars I've got though. Goodness, snow and ice. Let's come and have a look. So as we scroll along, we can see 2 more Christmas collection cars there, could become handy in the end. Right, we've got standard tires. We've got absolutely nothing worked on those Nissans, which is probably to my detriment. I've done a little bit to the Ford Explorer. Don't really want to bring in those Land Rovers. Okay, so we will see what this looks like. I don't actually know if this is going to get us through or not. Okay, so we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be completely fine, and we should get that carbon fiber. I don't actually know how difficult it is to get to the end and get the prize car. I should actually probably show you guys the prize car, shouldn't I? Really, I forgot about that. Let's see if we can get another amazing pack. Obviously I'm not going to do as well as my previous pack, okay, I know that was extreme luck, but can we still get something useful? Can we get something that will improve the garage? Oh, we can. The roof arc compressor. Nice, very nice. Well, that's 3 cars there that I potentially want to work on, and I don't have anywhere near enough ultra rares. As you can see, we've hit another sticky point here. We're going to need 4 of these Chrysler Imperials. We do have 3 at the moment, all from prize cars. I haven't pulled any from the board yet, but I should hopefully be able to do that. Now let me come show you the events running. The Renault Tell It on the Mountain, I've kind of given up with this event. I don't have the required cars. Oh yeah, it was just looking like a difficult event to even come in the top 50 in order to get myself a Chrysler Imperial. So I've given up with that one, which means I can get another car from the Christmas market using Ford and USA cars. Hopefully we should get those. It's full of snow and ice, as you can see here. We'll just play a match for the sake of it. So the team I've got is pretty bad because nothing is maxed out with the exception of the Ford Escort Rally, and everyone seems to be using the Ford Escort Rally. So in this event, for your Ford which isn't USA, you must bring in this car if you have it. Okay, it's such a key car for this event. Now on top of that, having cars with off-road capability tires is also pretty useful. Now my problem is I obviously haven't maxed out my Bronco. As you can see, this guy over here has maxed out his Bronco. 233, not too sure why he's done that. It should really be 323 these cars because they should get a boost to their engine for that. I will be doing 323, but anyway, that is going to be difficult for me to come and beat, but that's not the point. The point is I should hopefully be able to finish up in the top 50 and get my 4th Chrysler. So we'll skip to the end here. Okay, we have got the victory. I don't expect to stay in the top 10. My team isn't good enough. If all my cars were maxed out, yes, I would be top 10. Having a maxed out Raptor, having a maxed out Bronco, and having a maxed out Ford Sports, yeah, would definitely get me there. As you can see, I have been working on my Ford Edge Sport, partly because of this 0 to 60, and it still has pretty good handling. I think this could be a very key car in American events moving forward. And on top of that, I also think this Ford Bronco concept with that 4-wheel drive capability, giving it more, will give it probably more play than the Hummers etc that you see. So 2 cars there that I am working on. That should be an Imperial. Now if I'm unlucky and I don't pull another one, I still have the US SUVs USA car requirement here. Still got another day or so to go on that. The team that I was using, as you can see here, again, I don't have a maxed out GMC Arcadia yet. Close to it, could finish it off, but I'm not going to do it for this event. I don't want to use my ultra rares yet on this car. Don't see it worthwhile. That will sit there. These 2 cars will sit there. We'll go in and show you kind of teams are up against. Lots of snow, lots of ice, and some asphalt. So people bringing in a Dodge Durango, for example, I see quite a lot using this for the twisty side of it. Literally everyone is bringing in a Chevrolet Trailblazer, so that's kind of a car you need as well. You can use the K5 here with its off-road capabilities, potentially a better a decent RQ car to bring in. The Bronco should do that. Twisty roadside, I know I can win. Karting circuit, let me just see how I'm going to run this. I think this is how we do it. Should get ourselves a victory. We'll just skip this to the end because it's not a lineup that I expect to lose. There we go. So again, we just creeped into the top 10. We'll get knocked out of that because again, we do not have maxed out cars, but that should get me a 2nd car. So potentially I should have enough Chryslers to unlock the potential to get the prize car. The last one is a Jaguar and Voxel / Opel event. Again, I've ran in a quick team. I just quickly put this together without really paying too much attention. I think I need to change my cars around a little bit. I think something closer to this is going to be a better lineup. I will show you here. It's pretty much all going to be dry. It's about speed and twists and turns. Twisty road here, we go for a tie karting circuit, like it's interesting, you know. Maybe not, maybe twisty like this, hairpin like I don't really know. Take the half mile, karting like this, fast circuit, and take the defeat on the hairpin. I think this is the way to play this team. Yeah, I don't actually know. I don't know the best cars for this, to be fair, because I haven't really played the event, as you can see. I think the Jaguar XJS Trans Am is going to be a car you're going to see a lot of because of the twistiness and stuff. You're going to see a few of the Voxel Maloos as well, because there aren't a huge number of Voxel cars that are going to be used in this event that are going to be fast or twisty and great. So excuse me, we take a loss in the Jaguar. There we go. Okay, so we got that victory. Yeah, this is another one of those events that I will probably play a few matches just to get a little bit of resources, but I'm going to make sure I get my last 2 cars from the Christmas market. As I said, you can obviously get more by playing the games, by playing the events, and try and make your way in order to unlock the Volkswagen W12 Nardo. Now, in terms of cars, it's not going to be a game changer. Not getting this car will not drastically reduce your chances of doing well in future events. It will be useful in Volkswagen events, and it will be semi useful in German events. It doesn't have the 4-wheel drive capability like its brother does, so from that perspective I will try and get it if I can, but I am not going to be as disappointed about not getting it. A car like this Volvo 850 BTCC looks like a much more generally useful car. Have 90 handling as standard with slick tires. Okay, yes, slick tires, but this is going to be great for karting circuits, city slaloms, that kind of thing. Out of the two, I think a lot of people, they can get the Volvo 850 and not get the W12 Nardo. I think they'll be pretty content with that. So that's a little look at what's coming up. That's a little insight to the challenge and what you're going to kind of need. Looking forward to the finals. My team it's not great. It's fractionally better now because we have pulled the Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack. I am working on the SRT 392 here. We've nearly finished that. I'm probably going to build one of these pure drag, so we can probably just do that now as we are here. Which cars do I definitely want to get rid of without looking again? Okay, so that's that done. Good. Out my head. That one is going to be the drag. I will probably build this one as a 323. I will finish off the Ford Edge Sport. I am going to work on the Acura NSX. This is a really strong car handling wise. It does, I think, around 4 seconds and 95 handling. That is going to be potentially, I expect to see this car quite a lot in the finals. Then as we scroll down for the rest, I'm going to kind of just wait and see what the requirements are. I have started to work very loosely on the Acura RSX because, again, I think the handling for a standard tyres car, even with rear wheel drive, it is pretty powerful, so I can see that being useful in the future. But in terms of actually being able to get tier 1 and get that prize car, we don't have it at the moment. I can tell you that. I do not need to see everyone else's teams to know that tier 1, no, tier 1 is just not in the it's just not in the question at the moment. If we click on American Frontiers here, you can see there's still a few of the Dodge Vipers, and as we move through, these Ford Mustangs, absolutely amazing car. This Ford Mustang GT4, yeah, we 2 epics, and you can just see their kind of rankings in the scale. It's not tier 1. Let me know how you think you're going to get on. I think I'm going to struggle. I might open a couple of those packs and just see how I get on because they are new, and for the $15.99 I might have a little dabble, but I'm not expecting much. Anyway, let me know how you guys think you're going to get on with the Christmas event. Let me know how you think you get on with the K1 finals. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, please do. So I was going to say please don't. Please do subscribe, like the video, and click the little notification bell to be reminded of when my new videos come out. And I will see you all soon.